to everyone. This is Krishna Vani, Assistant Professor, Department of Engineering, enrolled in College of Engineering and Technology. Today's Java subject is object-oriented programming using Java. Today topics are function, static number, and arrays. First one, function. That means method. Java methods are block of code that perform a specific task. All methods in Java must belong to a class. In Java, we can say function as method. Method is one of the important concepts in Java. We know Java is nothing but everything about object, and every object has certain class, certain behavior, and certain details. Like as human, human has a certain name, behavior, data, whether human is sleeping, walking, talking, and so on. In order to understand the behavior of human, or in order to understand the behavior of dog, to define the methods. Method is nothing but it allowed to execute the block of statement together to perform an operation. What are its required that in order to execute one single method, it involved executing n number of operations in the backend to provide a single output. For example, system.out.println, it is a method. This println method is provided by IO print stream. What does this particular method print particular output? Here does not have any block of statement execute. The method may have a return type or not. The method with or without parameter. How will declare a method is nothing but provide the access method, that is public, private, void, protected. And that is method will be called or will be inside visible any other to the method, any other class or package or not. Next is return type. Here return type either values will be repeated or returning, or will it be void. We can say void, that means method will not be returning any value. Then provide method name as per naming convention. The method name starts with lowercase. The method name is combination of two words. On that case, every intermediate word is uppercase, followed with the parameters with the block within the bracket. For the local variable in the particular, in this parameter will return the received values. Next, the syntax of method is modifier, return type, name of the method, and parameters, then block of statements. Next is need of method. That means why we can use the method. Code reusability. Write once, use multiple times without repeating the code. Modularity. Dividing program into separate method allow each method to handle a specific task. And then readability. Method make the code easier to read and understand. Then is maintainability. It is easier to fix bug and update code when it is organized into the method. Next is types of method. There are two types of method. One is user defined and standardized or predefined method. User defined method, you can create new method based on other parameter. That means user defined method. Next one is standard library method or predefined method. This is their built-in method available to the use. That means classes libraries is also known as the standard library method or built method. For example, random of class name dot method of these are the predefined methods. This is a simple example of methods. Next, static number. Static keyword in Java is used for memory management. That is, static number in Java, we can apply static keyword or modifier on a variable, method, or a block. So we can have static variable, method, and block. Already we discussed about, if we take an instant variable, the memory will be called will be allocated whenever the object is created. Whereas static variable, the memory will allocated whenever a class is loaded into the memory. First compilation will be done. After that execution will be done. During the execution, JVM loads the class file into the main memory. During that time, the memory will allocated for static variable. Here, static variable or class, that is, static variable are associated with the entire class rather than the individual operator. Compared to instant variable, the static variable memory allocation is created only once. All the object of classes will make use of that memory. When we can use the static variable, we can use the variable of static, the value of static variable value is constant for all the object. If we can use the instant variable, the value of variable is vary from one object to another. Static variable is nothing but a global variable. In Java, there are no global variables. If we want to maintain common information of all class at the time, we can use static variable. The default initial value of static variable is 0. Static variable are associated with the class. In order to accessing the static variable, by using this syntax, that means class dot variable name. Next one is static method. Static method, if the method is created with the static variable, the corresponding method is called the static method. Ending with the static method is accessing the static variable. With the help of static method, we cannot access the non-static method. If we try to access non-static method using static method, the compiler will generate the error message. So the static method will allow to access the static variable as well as static members. To access the static method, the syntax is class name dot static method. Next one is static block. Static block means item statement is employed within a curly braces. Static block is used in order to initialize the static variable. When the static blocks will be called whenever this class will be loaded into the memory, then the static block will be executed. The execution of a Java program start with main method. Before execution, corresponding class will be loaded. If there is any static block is there, first the static block will be executed. After that, the main method will be executed. These are the static members. This is a simple program for static members. Next one is array. Array is a collection of common genus variable and all elements are stored in the consecutive. It has two types. First one is one dimension and another one is two dimensional. And another one is variable sensitive, that means checked array. Declaration of array is int data type and array size. Then one dimensional array, we have only data in one dimensional array. If you want to repeat 5 numbers or by an array, computer reverse 5 storage location in constituting location start from 0. Creating an array like other variable must be declared and created in computer memory before they are used. Creation of array involves 3 steps. Declaration of array, create memory location, put values to the memory location. Declaration of array. Arrays in Java can be declared in two forms. We don't specify the size of array in declaration. The syntax is type array name square bracket. Example, int number square bracket or int square bracket number. Creating memory location. After declaring an array, we need to create in that memory. Java allows us to create array using new operator only as shown below. Array name equal to new array name, new equal to new, data type and within a bracket size. Example, number equal to new, int within a bracket 3. Next is two-dimensional array. In this array also called as multi-dimensional array, rectangular array. It contains more than one dimensional, so it is called as multi-dimensional array. It can have many dimensional array are available in 2, 3 like this. The simplest form of multi-dimensional array is two-dimensional array. Two-dimensional array contains two subsets. The first is row size and another one is column size. The declaration is data type array to subscript. That means array name equal to new data type of row size, column size. Example, int my array subscript my array equal to new int 44. Second form is data type array to square bracket equal to new data type of row size, column size. We can give a set of values in the input to the dimension, two-dimension array. Syntax is below. Next is jagged array, that means variable sized array. In this array, treat multidimensional array as array of array. In Java, jagged array is an array of arrays such that member arrays can be different size. We can create two-dimensional array, but a variable number of columns each row is different. This is part of jagged array. This is the concept of array.